Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Luka Doncic.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
And now, Austin's starting group. They've got Derrick Rose. Anthony is out there with LeBron James. And it's Houston in at the 2. And for the Mavericks, they've got Luka Doncic, and it's Pettit in at the center position. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Chamberlain. It's hauled in by Pettit. And here's Doncic. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Here's Blackman. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. Mashburn. Oh, misses the dunk. Now here's Anthony. Defense right on him. The offensive rebound. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Mashburn. Check by James. Mashburn, the pass to Doncic. Pass to Mashburn. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Nowitzki, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
On offense, here's Austin. Still without a basket in the game. Rose, the pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Pass to Blackman. And the layup is good off the glass.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
James, a screen on Doncic. Rose, the pass to Houston. Drills it from deep.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
And here's Doncic outside. Anthony grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Back to Rose. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Doncic passes to Mashburn. It's tipped.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
It's deflected. Here's Blackman. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Got a piece of it. Anthony, the pass to James.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Dallas.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Levine, he's checked in for Austin. Pass to Doncic. Here's Pettit. And the layup is good. Pettit's got his second basket on the night.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Hagan. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Rose, the pass to Levine. Anthony, left side. Pass to Chamberlain. And that one is stuffed right through.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Doncic. Still no points. Here's Nowitzki. Austin grabs a miss. Here's James on the wing. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Pass to Doncic. Here's Nowitzki, guarded by Rose. Nowitzki, that one's good. Nowitzki's got his second basket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Anthony. We saw him with 11 points in his last game.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Pass to Nowitzki. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Rose. Doncic for the block.
Defense at its best from Doncic. I like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's Austin with the ball. It's a 3-point game.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Finley gets the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Austin has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Here's Rose. Here's Eaton. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Dallas leads. By 4. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Mashburn. 3-pointer. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
So both teams making some changes here. Outside Levine. Austin moving it around. Markkanen for 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
Is that high arcing 3? Markkanen is deadly from that corner spot.
To the right side. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. Dallas shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Austin has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Levine for 3. And another 3 for Austin.
There's Levine showing out with that high arcing jump shot from the corner.
The Mavericks leading. Pass to Hagan. They set the pick. There's 47 seconds left now in the first quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
Shots like this help Markkanen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
Here's Hagan. Deflected. Up top wall. Outside for Levine. Pass to Markkanen. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Porzingis sets a screen. Inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
The ideal pick man. Porzingis has a giant frame and can roll to the hoop or pop it out and hit a J in this action.
Here's Nowitzki. Basket counts. Nowitzki's got his third bucket of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Mavericks ahead, up by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for Austin, Carmelo Anthony out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's John Wall. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Eaton in at the 5, down low. Here's Finley, and here's Flagg outside. Anthony grabs the board. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Here's Flagg, following the bucket by Austin. Pass to Aguirre. 4 on the clock. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And we've seen numerous near contenders go all in on trades. But it doesn't always work out that way.
No, especially lately. I can think of 3 or 4 different deals. They didn't pan out quite the way the teams had hoped.
And the first one at the line is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both shots good from the strike. Austin has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Markkanen for 3. Mavericks with a rebound.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Pass to Aguirre. Driving to the basket, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up, and this is his second trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
Uh-oh, Zach LaVine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Blackman passes to Aguirre. Six on the shot clock. Picked it! And they're on the run. LaVine can't hit.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Blackman passes to Hagan. Here's Pettit, defended by Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis!
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Here's Wall. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Wall's gotten 4 this quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Austin.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Austin has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Houston. 11 points for him last game against Memphis. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And it's a 4-point Austin lead. The Mavericks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Austin with some changes. James is checked in for Markkanen. Anthony comes in for Levine. And it's Derrick Rose in for Wall. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Nowitzki. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. He's made one and missed one so far at the line. And Dallas making a change here. Doncic checked in. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Longhorns. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Fires from the wing. And Austin again with a bucket. Mavericks trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Pettit. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass. Anthony
out to Rose. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Pettit's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, here's Doncic. Austin grabs the miss. Rose outside. 3-pointer, Anthony buries it from 3. Anthony's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the inside. Here's Pettit. And Porzingis with the block.
Big time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Doncic. No points yet. Pass to Hagan. Here's Blackman. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hagan. He's guarded by Anthony. Fires. High post. Here's Pettit. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first. Game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
Austin leading by 3. Here's Houston. The 3-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Hagan. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Markkanen. And Wall, here we go. Rebound by Aguirre. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Blackman. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Aguirre for three. Argnani pulls it in. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference, LeBron James.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Now here's Doncic. Still without a bucket. Blocked! Now here's Wall, tightly guarded.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
A minute 39 left in the first half. Pass to Blackman. Over to the wing. To the paint. Clock at 6. Tipped! Here's Houston. 7 points in the game, and is blocked. Mashburn, pass to Doncic. Here's Mashburn. Pass to Nowitzki. And he gets it back. Lets the three fly. A nice shot by Mashburn. Mashburn's got 8.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Houston. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Pettit. Pettit's got 6 rebounds in the game. Doncic outside. The three. Another three for Dallas.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wall, and he drives in, and the big finish by Wall. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Doncic with it, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Pass to Pettit, out to the right wing. The three, got a hand on it, and out of bounds. Austin will have it.
LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Derrick Rose.
And so it's John Wall making highlights for Austin. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
I can see a number of different guys in the three-point contest. Every team in this league has a number of great, good shooters.
Yeah, it's not like when we were playing. You had 1 or 2 guys. Not everyone's shooting the three.
Moving on, the Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active, and they're playing with intensity.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And it's Austin with the ball. They lead by 1. They've got Luka Doncic. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
Every time this man gets an assist, it feels like every other night he just moves up the all-time leaderboard.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Down low. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. But it's Nowitzki missing. Austin leading by 3. And it's Rose penetrating. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, once Rose feels like he has to step on the defense, he's ready for a liftoff. What a slam.
Doncic passes to Pettit. Here's Nowitzki from deep. Good work defensively by James.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Here's Anthony. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the 3rd. Pass to Pettit. Chalk up 2 there. Pettit's got 11 points.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Mavericks trail by 5. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's Doncic outside. Chamberlain pulls it in. For Austin, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Rose against Doncic. Rose, the pass to James. Nice work inside from James.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. So Jason Kidd's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Here's Nowitzki. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Connects from downtown. Give him 8.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Here's Mashburn. Give him 8. Here's James. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Mavericks trail by 12. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Doncic passes to Pettit. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Pass to Anthony. Fires the 3. The rebound by Nowitzki. The Mavericks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Mashburn's shot is off. On offense, here's Austin. They're on a 13-4 run. And there's the screen. Here's Anthony. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Anthony. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And here's Doncic outside. Austin grabs a miss. Chamberlain's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Now here's Doncic. And it's blocked. right out of the air and controls it.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and he even absorbs contact in the air, and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
Austin making a switch here. Levine's checked in, and he makes it. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Headed, passes to Mashburn. Shoots. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 12.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They trail by 16. The 3-ball. Doncic delivers from range.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Anthony outside. Fires top of the key. James can't get it to go. Mavericks shooting just 37% so far in this one. Pass to Nowitzki. Looking to get back on track. And it's good on the layup. He's got 12.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And a new group getting ready for Austin. Now here's Wall. Oh, big finish!
Wow.
Okay, I see you.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Mavericks trail by 13. 1:43 left in the third. Pass to Pettit. Here's Mashburn. Give him 8 points now. No good on the 3.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
On the wing, Levine. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1:11 left in the third. And stolen by Markkanen. Right side Wall. To the wing, right side. Bargnani, pass to Levine. Levine, monstrous jam by Levine.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Dallas shooting a low 29% since halftime. Here's Doncic. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Doncic has got 10.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Austin leading by 13. Pass to Bargnani. Puts up a 3. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
34 seconds left in the third. Here's Hagan. Now Doncic. He's got 10. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's Levine for 3. Cranes the triple. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Austin, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Austin, we've got LeBron James. He's out there with Lauri Markkanen, and it's Houston in at the 2. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Austin.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Mavericks trail by 16. Pass to Blackman. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Austin making a switch here.
Number 7, Andrea Bargnani.
Here's Aguirre. There's the 3. It's rebounded by LaVine. James finds LaVine. And the shot's good. And that's 12 points for Zach LaVine.
We see this time and time again from LaVine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Here's Nowitzki. Austin grabs a miss. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Finley. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. Austin leading by 18. Tries to keep it alive. To the middle. Here we go. The shot's good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Aguirre. It's guarded by Markkanen. And it's in there.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Austin has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Yes, it's good. LaVine's got 9 points now in the second half.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Up and in on the layup.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Now, here is James. Shot by LaVine, no good. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Blackman. He drops it from range.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your... lead the way.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Austin's head coach was saying to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And that one falls for Rose.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
And so Rose knocks them both down. Mavericks trail by 17. To the left wing. Here's Hagan. Here's Blackman, guarded by Rose. Inside, Nowitzki, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Finley. To the inside. Here's Nowitzki. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
They set a pick. The drive by Rose. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I mean, how many times have you seen that? Derrick Rose driving, scoring, exerting his will on the game.
Blackman passes to Finley. Misses the three.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Outside Levine. It's blocked. Pass to Hagan. Here's Finley. No good from outside. Austin leading by 15. Left side Levine. Back to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Now Anthony lets it go from deep. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. And Austin leads by 18.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Here, let's take a look at our player of the game, someone who really took over and earned this award tonight.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Nowitzki, counted. Nowitzki's got 6 here in the quarter.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to give them an easy bucket.
Here's Houston. That three's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 16. The three is up. Mashburn's shot is off.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
James deciding where to go with it. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Now here's Doncic. Can't hit it.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Here's Blackman. Misses the layup.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. LeBron James.
And he knocks down the first one. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team. And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Okay, LeBron with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
And he sinks the second. Mavericks trail by 20. A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Doncic. Kept alive.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Longhorns.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
Pass to Blackman. Back to Doncic. Here's Mashburn. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Anthony. Takes a 3. That misses. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Doncic. He lets it go. Oh, no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Longhorns. It's an 18-point game. Puts up the tray. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. So we see Austin getting the win here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.